Well, hello everybody. Time for another ass kicking, apparently. This is my opponent Kittenpaw, who's gonna thrash the fucking pants off me with a ridiculous 798 point warband rating advantage, which is even worse than the 600 and something point advantage I had to face a few matches ago. So this probably won't be a very long match, unfortunately. It'll probably be rather dull. And I'm just checking we've got the correct map there, yeah. Well, hello, feel free to say hello to whatever few pitiable audience members I still have left at this point, because I'm sure after I've uploaded the last few matches, especially the previous PvE match, I might lose a few subscribers. I was brutally honest about my opinion about certain things in that match.
Well, it is healthy to have a release.
Well, yeah, I mentioned this
like
before we got started. You know, it's that moment when you get to rank 5 and you eventually at some point at rank 5 or later go, okay, look, everyone else in the league is probably going to use impressives because they don't have to match your warband makeup the same way the AI does. So might as well get one, and they've got no experience, and of course the AI warband matches your ranks but assigns the ranks on a priority rating, so their impressive is like their second highest ranked warband member who just transfers most of your stuff because you actually end up playing against sisters, and their impressive doesn't get stuck on scenery because she actually almost knows what she's doing. Something I'm sure you're familiar with already.
Actually don't have one. You don't have to worry about the maiden.
Okay, well she's actually the only decent impressive in the game, really, because unlike all the others,
I agree.
She has hands and she can fit through doors. You know, the others time I go, I can't pick this thing up. It's complicated. And she's like, you want me to pull this lever or put this flag up over here? Yeah, sure, done. You know. Okay, this is going to be painful.
I do like his eye, man. His eye looks pretty good. I like your scar on your leader.
Yeah, that's from the last match. The one where I got extremely angry because he's only been leader for a few matches.
He looks cool. I told you you look cool, and you look a lot cooler now.
Yeah, now he just can't hit anything, so he'll be relegated to even more of a support role than he already is. Okay, let's get this over with then. Hang on, paranoia check. All good. Bet you I'm the one that ends up scattered. Just saying. Oh, well, it's a theological dispute. Different arms of the ecclesiastical orders sorting out their disagreements.
Call us Catholics.
Who's licking cats?
Right.
Oh shit, I think you may be in the buildings.
I'm gonna come out and club you at the bridge, though.
I'm gonna
for
waste time flagging a few bits of warpstone that neither of us are ever going to get to pick up unless some kind of miracle occurs. Oh my god. Right.
The stone's pretty far away from us.
Yeah. That it probably is.
I'm gonna like my novices. They're very dodgy. Dodgy girls.
My god. That hanging bundle of corpses on the tree is going bonkers.
Yeah, isn't he fun?
That is way faster than it should be. We may be experiencing some latency issues.
He loves doing that. He gets a kick out of Mordheim, that little guy.
That's latent with a capital B, in case you were wondering. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I don't even know where I am. This is annoying deploying in the buildings.
Oh, you got annoying buildings? Oh, you did get annoying buildings.
The guy with the top hat. I see a pilgrim I need to kill.
Well, you say that. Oh!
What's your YouTube channel? What's your YouTube channel name?
I'll send you a link after the match. I just remembered that one of my warband members got robbed of equipment at the end of the last match, and I wasn't able to replace all of it.
You know, I don't think it would have changed the outcome.
Oh no, he's stupid and now he's like got a burst eardrum as well. I'm not... He is the guy I put in if someone else is on injury recovery, you know.
Do you have any musicians in the warband? It might not be the worst thing if you had the burst eardrum.
But then he can't appreciate the choral singing of the faithful.
Lock. I guess I can go get some stone. I don't know.
Well, you can, because you're right next to it.
Yeah. You want me to go get some?
We
May
can
as
finish
well.
deploying first. Well, if you bring it to me, then I could fail to get that off you and feel even more demoralized about the terrible shit state of things. Oh my god.
I'll leave your flag in the cart. How's that? Is that a deal?
For some reason, I don't quite believe you.
I just blocked out my girls in this house.
This is not going to end well. Okay.
Right. Let's get these pretty girls out of here.
They aren't that pretty. Have you seen those faces up close? They've only got about 3 faces in the entire warband.
Yeah. But they're
And all the
smiling.
novices look like Ellen Page for some reason. Some
Wait,
really...
is that lesbian actress?
Yeah. The one who
Juno?
sued some guys who made some computer game with a character that looked a bit like her because she wasn't happy about it or something. Apparently they didn't get her permission, I don't know.
Even that girl in Juno.
Alright.
Pilgrim? Come on out, Pilgrim. They've got a new land to settle. It's called America.
No, that's full of high elves. The high elves live in the old world. It's in the new world. You know, the new world. The old world's much better. Right.
The shooter.
Actually,
For me.
since Mordheim is set about 520 years before the current Warhammer timeline, and when I say current Warhammer timeline, I mean when Felix publishes Gottrek's biography, because all that end times bollocks never happened. It's rubbish, it's evil, it does not exist. Plus, it was incredibly badly written. And that which came after wasn't even written, really. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I see you. I see you.
She's praying to this dead monkey guy here. A really cool outfit on. We're just singing our hymns over here.
Absolutely, I heard them. I think you'll find that there are hymns and you're culturally appropriating them. Oh dear god. Right, okay, let's mess this up as badly as we can, because there's... At this point, there's not much point me going out there to try and fight you, because...
Hey, I'm gonna club you on the bridge here.
I just get overextended, you know.
Arvis, Gustav, Gunther, Holtz, Wiglaf.
Yeah, see, up north in Middenheim, they tend to have more traditional kind of Norse-sounding names and are a bit less Germanic than the normal people of the Empire. And because most of the worshippers of Ulrich hail from Middenheim, it seemed appropriate to give him a suitable name.
I have good names for my girls.
Well, they can't be as bad as the last gang I played against. My god. I almost made a point of asking him afterwards about the atrocious names. But I didn't.
I haven't come up with last names for some of them yet. You know, I feel like they haven't earned it. But
Corpse bundle on that tree is working overtime again.
the guy rocking.
Oh, it's more than rocking.
How come knocking if the trees are rocking?
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I can feed you my low level, you know. Party.
At this point, is it really worth it? I don't know.
I'm supposed to get 7 pieces, I guess.
Yeah, well, at least you can get 7 pieces because they're all in your deployment zone, basically.
Yeah.
I can
I've
just
been very
forget about
lucky
it.
in this tournament, as opposed to the other tournament I'm playing in.
Uh-huh.
Playing in another tournament where I have no luck, and in this tournament I seem to be getting all the luck. It's kind of weird.
It happens like that sometimes. I mean, this warband is basically just cursed. Whenever it seems like things are about to go well for them, something horrible happens. And I mean really horrible, not just a minor nuisance. Horrible. Alright.
For all the English viewers, where are you from in England?
Hampshire, down on the south coast. Basically, if you're familiar with the outline of the British coast, along the middle of the south coast you get this little dip just above the Isle of Wight. Yeah, I'm basically just above the Isle of Wight, above that little dip bit. Draw a line between Stonehenge and the Isle of Wight, and that's basically not far off where I am, along that line.
Warm south, huh?
Not really that warm, mate, not at this time of year. Near the sea, you see, so we get cold air coming in off the oceans onto the land.
Yeah. That's sarcasm.
Right,
Have
sod
a
it.
few archers.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, well, I could just tell people my plan is to walk into your warband and just start hitting it. I think I've said that a few times.
Oh, yeah, that's why I did what I did, don't worry about it. So it's more a case of knowing that it's coming.
A new loot point on that bridge. I wonder what it could be.
Yeah. Well, there might be another one there in a few turns' time.
How do I get out of this house?
Well, look for windows and doors, or holes in the wall. Oh, really?
Casting.
Either that is an incredibly fast moving person who's just received that, or you may have misjudged the distance ever so slightly. Oh.
They like the wolf priest.
For Sigmar, right?
He's a fun unit. Yeah, he's a really cool looking guy.
He's not a unit. A unit is a group of people who work together as one. One person is not a unit. It's just one person. Right. Well, 2 can play at that game. And fail! Because it's the League!
It's
Every
middle of a bunch of
fucking
girls.
time.
I think he enjoys his role.
A new round
Well, not
has
that much, they're
started.
nuns. Rather grim-faced, sour individuals.
Well, some of them were nuns. That's down now.
Don't tell me they're all called Ariella. No?
Flag. We'll never get that back.
Yeah, you will. You get it back after the match. Yep, Ariella Warrior Nun has got to be one of the shittest German comic books ever. And that's not saying very
I
much.
thought you meant like.
No, I meant the comic book
That's
my
an
mate
Areola.
had when he was like 14, you know. When she shouts things like, "Holy Rosary attack!" as she jumps up and kicks something in the head, and it's like, you don't fucking shout the names of the moves as you do them unless you're really stupid. It's really bad. And also, you don't have time to shout that while performing one kick. Here we go.
Someone's got to trigger the trap, don't they?
Yeah. Then again, you have so many more ranks and extra health that it doesn't really matter.
Dodgy girl.
Alright. What can we do here?
Name's actually Areola, like the nipple.
Trust those Germans to spell it wrong, eh?
It would be a good girl's name.
Well, I'm
Lydia.
sure there are worse
That's
contenders
beautiful.
out there.
Beautiful name, though, right?
Tastes
I mean, you'll probably
delicious.
get a kill. You'll probably kill one of these girls. Not my lead girl. She's
Nope.
coming for you, though.
Well, that was a waste of time. Kind of.
Trap?
Yeah, but at least it got the trap out of the way.
Yes. Need to play.
Okay. Sure.
Shit. You're shooting
Like
at
that
me.
was gonna happen.
Guess we have to charge. Okay.
That's more like it. That's a lot of debuffs. Don't like that. Have to do something about that, I suppose. Worst part is she can probably fit in too.
Oh. She's been working out. stagger the ladies too.
There really is no point even trying. Just like every other bloody League game so far.
Hey, you got that one right there.
Well, it's just for truth.
Those are my two main units right there. So those are my girls. I like the Sister Superior. When she cracks the whip and yells at the,
Well, I mean,
other girls, it's,
let's be honest. She is the best one.
I just wish she had a whip. I don't know why she didn't come with a whip.
Oh, do you know about the whips?
Heard they get whips.
No. So, like, in the original tabletop Mordheim, the Sisters of Sigmar had a weapon option that was a chain whip that was essentially a ranged weapon that was a close combat weapon. And I don't think the developers were able to find a way of implementing a reach weapon into the game very effectively.
Yeah, probably. They find a lot of ways to do a lot of things.
I'm still annoyed I didn't put the Dwarven Treasure Hunters warband in, because I would have had so much fun playing them. And that angle is a no retreat angle, so she is well and truly fucked. Right.
Yeah, I was hoping she was.
Well, it's not her turn yet.
Your
But
initiative is 7 and 2.
yeah, don't ask how it's that.
Big Bertha's off doing stone collecting, so you don't have to worry about her yet.
Yeah, you say that.
Really, she's pretty far. Now, she does have good mobility. I'll give you that. Later.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. So yeah, see that trap on the corner that I triggered earlier? Here's the person who did it. And now he's going to get smashed.
Check out his other eye.
Yeah, because I could really do with losing another warband member. At least there's no consequences to display matches. Good
There's
God.
an arm at your guy's foot, holding a torch. It's just some dude's arm.
Yep. It'll be his arm in a bit, the way he's going.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
dear.
think so. I think so. Yeah. Poor guy.
Okay. Don't like that.
But I've got to kill your wolf priest.
Oh, really?
Other than that.
He's only like the second lowest rank member in the entire warband. Because we were only allowed to get him at like rank 4 or 5. Oh, piss off.
Yeah, no, I didn't. She might be able to disengage now.
Not really. There's a person behind her. And I think the banisters will ever so slightly get in the way. But we'll see
let
if
me
she
solve
even
it.
gets a chance, because this will probably take her out, to be honest. Because guess what? Everyone you have has like 500 more health than mine. It's just like the last match, where I had a lovely torturer with like 230 health, and it's like, oh yeah, the enemy has about 500 on the maiden. Thanks a lot.
Had the maiden slain more?
No, she just took out about half my warband. Because she actually didn't
Slain
get
more?
stuck on
Was
scenery
your
for once.
last opponent?
No! My last match. You know, my last
Who was
match
it
against the
against?
AI. I don't have to
Oh, the
fucking play
AI.
2 human matches in a row. Good God. That would be horrible.
And we're getting high off this stone over here. Good stuff.
Well, stop picking it up. Or you know what? Actually, no. Pick it up, bring it this way, and put it in my cart.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be the decent thing to do, and then you could wheel my cart away from this bunch of ugly, useless carcasses who are fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I can tell you're attached to your team.
You've got to be taking a fucking piss. I would be if they weren't so terrible. Oh, God.
I took mastery of Hearts of Griffin and the one that makes you really good at climbing, athletics.
Hmm.
Pretty good.
Hearts of Griffin is an interesting one. You don't see it used too often. Speaking of used, it's a heavy weapon. He's only going to get one attack anyway, but you might as well try.
Belt buckle makes it look like she has three breasts.
I suppose that's one way of
An
looking at
awkward
it.
look. Yeah, it's a weird place to put it. That's 7 stone.
There is a
Guess we're
bit of a
done with that.
reasoning behind it. You know, there are squishy vital organs inside that part of the body. I know you might have seen too much bikini armor to believe that, but it really is true. Uh-oh.
You'll be able to have your intestines work.
Well, they work a lot better when they're on the inside, I can tell you that.
Friend over here.
And of course, here come more of them.
Be okay? I don't know.
That's alright, I'll get an activation eventually. Can't be too long now.
We can give her some help, I guess.
No, she doesn't need it. I mean, unless she's... Well, look, you're playing Sisters, you're not going to fail all alone tests anyway, unless you built them like an AI warband.
Yeah,
Where
I
the
give
AI
them a lot
completely
of
forgets to put
leadership.
points into leadership.
I'll take his other eye out.
Mate, take his everything, he's useless. Right,
Oh, you're gonna beat her up some more.
I'm going to try. Not going to do too well.
You can kill her, actually. Depends what the wolf priest can do.
Mate, he might just be rank 1 now.
Okay.
Do not expect
didn't
much
realize
from
that.
him.
Web of steel.
I was
Bring
only allowed
mine
to get
over.
him a few
What's-
matches ago, you know, so he's not got that much experience. Yeah, it's not even mastered yet because I don't have the money. It will be though. Mate, you don't have to do that. She's overpowered enough as it is.
It's lonely.
Although,
Oh, don't do that to yourself. I don't even know what that does.
that was kind of helpful.
Just- Wish I could see the other one.
Tough, there's a bridge wall in the way.
Oh, 98.
Go on, Divine Wrath again. Oh!
Got the fever.
Further.
Fever.
No, further. It's to do with religious devotion and very passionate devotion at that.
She led the charge into this team. Kudos
A
to
new
her.
round has started.
Hmm.
So shoot
All
her.
right. Here
A
we
dagger.
go.
It's a sword.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many daggers you've seen, but they tend to be a bit smaller than that.
That was a weird angle.
Uh-huh.
Matilda.
Not one of Roald Dahl's best books.
That parry.
Thank you very much.
The great English tank as well, wasn't it?
What?
The Matilda?
Possibly. You know, actually, on the subject of tanks, if you fancy a good laugh, there was a rather hilarious incident in the Second World War where the British put up a load of inflatable tanks on Salisbury Plain so that when the German bomber planes were coming over, they'd think we had a load more tanks than we did, and the Germans dropped cardboard bombs on them.
Nice.
I mean, they were dropping cardboard bombs in other places as well, just so that we wouldn't know which bombing raids were real and which ones weren't. You know, there was a ridiculous amount of disinformation going on during that war. Oh, really? Gonna play it like that, are you? Okay.
She likes to cuss. She's the foul-mouthed one.
Mate, he doesn't have enough red points to counterattack after the 2 attacks he made on his last turn. Ah.
A lot of clubs. You gotta admit, they just kind of hit each other with clubs. I promised you we'd just club each other.
Hmm. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Right. Look, I'm just settling for consolation balance here, okay? Anything I can get. And you always expect the first attack to miss or get dodged or blocked. So, not expecting miracles here, but it would have been nice to actually get some damage in for once.
Abraham Lincoln's not known for his battle prowess.
Are you kidding? He's the most famous vampire hunter in recent shit movies.
Oh yeah, I did.
And that still doesn't
forget
even
about
make
that.
sense to anyone. I don't know what drugs they were on when they wrote that
I think
crap.
they're holding an asshole on that fountain, and little shits keep coming out of it.
I mean, that might as well
on
just
the
be a
wall.
fucking baby's nappy wrapped up on his chest there. It's for all the good it's going to do. Right.
Weird statue right there.
Oh.
The green and the orange colors.
No, I'm looking for something.
Big Bertha, she's coming. Big Bertha's behind you.
Not what I'm looking for.
Take the roundabout way.
There we go. That's the shot I just didn't have without moving. Alright. Yep, no damage time. And you might have one counterattack left. No, okay.
Ah, she's good at
Interesting.
8. Man with one eye gonna do.
Not a lot, he can't reach anyone.
But he's the leader. You should at least you should cheer someone on, like pat the guys on the back.
Yeah, that would involve money and skill points.
Don't let these sissy women beat you guys. Frail little outfits and arms.
Well, that was rather predictable.
It's on fire now.
In his current
See, this
state, I
fountain
don't
on
think
the
he'll
wall.
mind.
Come out of it or something. It looks like a pooping butthole.
With any lucky... Nah, he's
you're
not even
seeing
going to
that.
block the climbing point, is he? And of
Third
course, he gets hit as well. Because you have the ability to roll below a 94 today. Oh my god. That's okay. I've just got to sit through 2 more activations before I might get one. I probably won't.
Holtz.
Yeah, I realise he's horribly underexperienced and underleveled for this. He's also one of those backbenchers who comes in when other people are injured out of action.
Holtz does?
Yeah.
did great. He shot his rifle into me one time.
Nah, it's a couple of pistols. Yeah, because this is all I need.
Oh, she's gonna hurt somebody.
Possibly even indirectly, if she does her job well.
But no, maybe she can just come back here.
No damage time.
The debuff from
Oh, a little bit
there's
of
a debuff
damage.
from picking up the word stone. So
It's not... You know what? Sod it.
out of here, Abraham.
Nope, not enough blue points
John
to
Wilkes
climb.
Booth. John Wilkes Booth is after your ass.
About the only thing that could save me now would be a desync. Come
Their
on.
name is Holtz.
Gustav
Name
Holtz.
is the other guy's first name.
Well, I was gonna call him Helmholtz after Helmholtz Watson from Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, but decided to just stick with Holtz because Helmholtz didn't quite feel good for a first name. Didn't feel good in Brave New World either, to be honest. Oh yeah, because you get enough blue points to climb.
Exercising.
No, it's just extra levels. Oh, piss off!
Got him in the back.
That wasn't
Like a dirty
back, that was
dog.
the everything.
These girls are all
Mate,
up
she
in my
really
way.
has blocked you in there. Not that it's going to matter too much, but oh well. I'll try and make some room for you in a bit. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll take a delay. That works. Delay.
And
I'll
of
just-
course, it misses completely.
Works out a lot, I'm telling you. No problem. She can hold it. Oh, don't attack that one. She's dodgy.
I've got to attack her. She's marked for death. The other one isn't.
She dodges a lot.
Yeah, but she'll run out of dodges
She
eventually.
really like.
If I had some more henchmen
good
left
at
to
it.
fucking hit her after she ran out of dodges, I'd actually be able to do something here. Or if you could actually fail a fucking dice roll for once. Good God.
Oh, Elizabeth's gonna be mad.
Well, she's still blocking your way then. I tried to make some room for you, but it didn't happen.
No, he's got the Hotspur. He's gonna buff her up.
Well, at least it's working out well for one of us.
For 99.
Red balloons. Think about it.
Switch to a dagger. Maybe that'll do something.
A new
Comes the-
round has
the real,
started.
The real fight.
Not really. Because you just
That was
have way
kinda
more levels
bullshit.
and skills, and there's no point in me even trying, really.
53 dodge was kind of bullshit. The guy in the tree is rocking back and forth still.
Yep. Unfortunately, I don't get to look in that direction at the moment. Well, he probably deserved it. Useless waste of space.
I mean, he grabbed me in the crotch. I got a little pissed about it.
No, he didn't. He wasn't an American presidential candidate.
We voted him in after knowing that fact.
I know.
President Pussy Grabber. That's what I like to call him.
Sometimes people just don't make sense. Guess what? You can't make dodge rolls on your own turn.
You got her in the boob.
Well, if she we'll keep putting it in front of the hammer. This is just going to be another long, drawn-out torture like the last match, isn't it? Go on, go on. Let's see if we can get this done in under 2 hours, for once.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are crowding up the area. Once I clear out a few bodies here.
No, the last match
Down
was
the
quite
bridge.
close, but there was a turning point rather early on where it was clear I couldn't win, but it then took my opponent about an hour and a half to actually beat me. Because it was close, but there was that point of there's no coming back from this.
Third man, he's holding down the line.
Well, to be
Down the
fair,
line.
he is one of the most long-standing members of the Warband. Have you played against Witch Hunters often?
Yeah, Templars for you.
Are you aware of the major weakness of the Templar? He has one astonishingly huge weakness.
He doesn't like to disengage.
That's for one. And sometimes there are moments when it would be really useful to do so. This is not one of those moments, though.
I'll install them for you again. His mother.
Man, I really misheard you there. I thought you were going to say you were going to incel him. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's not even a real word, it's just a fake made-up word by idiots on the internet who want to insult each other in new ways that aren't even very effective.
There.
Not happening.
That's a tight fit. If it don't fit, you must have quit. Man, it's gummed up there.
Well, since I have virtually no control over where the fighting's happening at the moment, I might as well take part in the fighting. You know, there's no point just kind of snivelling like a pathetic little weasel and doing nothing. Let's get this over with then. Huh.
What if it takes second wind? Keep reading the delay. The whole point of the warband. Keep fucking it up. Hazel.
See, this, what I'm doing now, isn't that important. Failing 3 climb checks of the flagellant at the bottom of that wall behind her will be a bit more important. Because it's probably going to happen.
Flails, man. Those are fun weapons.
Well, it looks a lot nicer than many of his other options, let's put it that way. And this is another reason he's not going to get to climb. Good climb chance there for light armor. Bloody hell.
Feels hurt, man.
Could be worse. Could be playing against mercenaries and have everyone with Master Daredevil. That's just evil. Not having access to that skill is one of the things that keeps sisters remotely balanced. One of the things. They are a fun warband to play though.
Time casting this. I've casted it twice in my battles, and I've failed both times. Alright, we're 2 out of 3 now.
Yeah, that's one of
Casted it,
the mildest miscast rolls. Oh, God.
though. Big Bertha, get up there. Come on, girl. End our turn.
Well, time to fail some climb checks.
Dirty Gustav.
That's more like
Back. Yeah, you got my spinal column.
it. He gave you a spinal tap. And I don't mean the brain drain. Yeah.
I didn't mean to kill him.
Because you actually have the ability to do these things at the moment. You have the luxury of being able to do these things. Something I sadly don't have at the moment. You know, I can't wait to pass that first break check and get beaten up even more than I need to. You know, I
wish you
recently
hadn't failed.
played against an AI warband with a starting morale of 44.
Yeah, was the undead?
Yep. All ghouls as well, no zombies. Right, stuff it. Gonna try and take someone out.
Oh. My wife? You're gonna kill my wife?
Mate, she's not even on the wanted list. There, consolation violence. Now I can feel a little bit better about how dreadful this match has gone.
A new round has started.
Kill always raises morale, you know? It's good for the spirits.
Ah, dear.
Flip side, I might be able... No, I still can't walk through there.
Nope.
Wolf priest.
You could walk into combat. Now, though, because she's not in the way. Which would get you a bit nearer to where you're trying to go. Man, all the novices just have way too many freckles and they're huge as well. Makes them look like some kind of strange clown people.
There we go.
And they're all standing there performing the Hollywood air hump.
Done that the whole time, I guess.
Yeah. Thought you'd do that.
And we gotta kill you now.
Well, knowing how good she is at dodging, I'm glad she's the one who triggered the trap earlier. Otherwise, she'd be way more healthy by this point. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And of course, you blatantly... And you lied. You fucking lied.
You have to reduce the morale. Sorry. I'm just trying to end it for you, honestly.
You're not doing a very good job of it, are you?
I had to pick up the one marked guy first. So. Should trigger the route.
Your warband morale.
Not
is
until my
critically
next
low.
activation, unfortunately. 58 of 58, it might not. It might need to go below. That'll do it. Unless his was the one who was going to activate and make that break check. Oh, let it all be over now. Thank goodness for that.
I didn't hear you flip out just maybe a couple times. That wasn't so bad.
Mate, did you hear my match against Sigmar?
No.
Go listen to the last sort of 30 to 40 minutes of that if you want real ferocious verbal expression against a lot of people I wasn't playing against at the time. Yeah, not my finest moment there. Right, well, that's all done. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Won't have to do that again.
No, I guess I get the...
That wasn't a good game. That was a shit game. I didn't even get to participate in the game. I just got to get hit.
But
A good game is one where both players feel like they had a fun time. And I'm not so sure about this one.
You killed my favorite unit.
She's not a unit. She was a person. Don't dehumanize her. It's bad enough she got knocked out.
Right.
Okay, mate. Well, I've got to apparently play everyone in this season twice before I can say fuck off to the lot of you and go take a good, long, much-needed break. But for now, I'm just not in a very good mood. Mainly because I'm still pissed off against the PvE match I played before this one, to be honest. It was that bad. No, seriously, I completed my objective, then the AI uncompleted them for me with its bullshit, overpowered, impressive. 3 fucking times. It's just like, my god, why? You know. Alright. This is a done deal.
Do you have a... I'm going to bed.
Okay, mate. Do you have a channel link you'd like me to put in the video description when it goes up in a week or two's time? Because I've got a bit of a backlog, you know.
Oh, like a YouTube or Twitch?
Yeah. If you've got like a Twitch account or something, I can sling a link in the description and go, there you go, guys. So you can go look at things from his point of view or watch him play other stuff, you know. Cool stuff like that. It's only fair I extend this offer to all my opponents because, you know, sharing the love and all that.
Alright, I always could use more English people. They have such good accents.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'll say bye for now and talk to you later sometime, I suppose.
Thanks for playing, man. For
those of you who have suffered through all this with me, you may have gained some kind of perverse pleasure out of my torment, but I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now, guys.